All right. Time to go.
Wonder where the next lot of fires is gonna be.
So do you have it for the whole state right now, or is that what our area patrol is?
No, you can only, it's only kind of 1 of 3 districts become hot at any one time. So you can either have Plato District, Sandy District, or City District, so.
Well, that's a little frustrating, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. But now that we know where it is, or what it is, it's like, you know.
Because it would be nice, like what we were talking, if we could set it to the whole state, but if that's not a possibility, then, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, we can work it out. I feel like you got your high beams on right now because I see the spotlight lighting up the.
Oh, my bad.
There you go.
I must have hit it. I must have hit him by accident.
That's all good.
I mean, I just wanted everybody to think they were under arrest.
Oh boy. Okay.
What's wrong? You sound like you got something on your mind, Cap.
I'm just looking at dispatch, and it's great. It's great. However, when you look at the population counter and then compare dispatch to it,
Numbers are a little off, huh?
yeah. Oh well. Is what it is. Who knows?
Have you done your wheel spin today?
I have not done a wheel spin ever because I have to pay for it, and I have 400,000 other things that
that you'd rather buy.
That I would rather pay for.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Given that there's like a 1 in 3 chance of getting that car, luck is not my strong point. I need luck to make sure I don't catch fire or die on the job. I doubt it's gonna be, you know, wanting to give me a car.
Fair. I usually get nothing or a drink I can't have. More of a novelty drink.
Well, I mean, that being said, last time I was in Vegas, I still have the cup from that. Had like a stupidly big alcoholic beverage.
You available for an interview?
Hey, what's up?
Conducting one right this second. 10-4. You want me to swing up there? You can if you want. 10-4.
Hey, what's up? And no, you're right. There is nothing wrong with catching fire. What he's trying to say is that he doesn't have a hot personality.
How is it that we're busier now than when there's like 2 of us to like 20,000 people? Like,
I really wish I had an answer for you because I've been trying to figure that out myself.
I don't fucking get it. I don't think we've been back to the station since we fucking got on shift. Oh, Olivia wanted me to growl at you too.
What, at me?
Yeah.
What did I do?
disclosing that somebody was deceased in the presence of a civilian.
Nah, fine. Oh, wait, yesterday? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. She is correct. I was in the wrong. I should have thought better of myself. I was not thinking of who I was in presence of. I was thinking more of who I was trying to speak to.
And I mean, it happens. It's one of those things.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, the thing is,
I've been
the sheriff had
tweaking
already
and
called
tweaking and tweaking, but
somebody anyway.
yeah.
And apparently it's the mandate for the medical examiner's office to be the one that provides death notifications. And I'm like,
I didn't know that.
I did not know that either. And I'm like, usually it's law enforcement that will go and contact the next of kin, etc. But yeah, apparently it's part of the MEO's mandate. So is what it is. But that's what, yeah. So there you go, little grouse, little rar. Just run over Mark. It's fine.
What?
Mark, you know we wouldn't run you over too much.
Crispy, on the other hand.
Okay, so
I'd like to put him under the dualies of the engine personally.
What? Okay, is this a we need to have a moment in the cap's office kind of thing?
Well,
that escalated so fast.
That
Okay.
depends.
Come on.
Yeah, no, if it's ever a question, the answer is yes. Go on. There you are.
Howdy.
I will get the captain or Mark to get you the turnout, the proper turnout code.
It's perfectly fine. My half turnout, it had the correct pants, and I don't understand why. So I'm just gonna change it to that, and change everything else.
There you go.
Oh, it's the scarves and chains. That's what it's under.
Is that okay? Well, that's good to know. I honestly couldn't remember.
Yeah, it's scarves and chains, which is odd, but we'll just go with it. And now I look correct.
Yep, and then if you go towards the end of the gloves rack, you should find mechanic style gloves, which would be a little more fitted than those leather ones you have.
Yeah. Update outfit, half turn, eye clothing. It's the whole process now. Gotta love it. Find the top.
It's a different scarf, I believe. Yeah, that's not the correct shirt. It's one whole unit, like the pants.
There we go.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, I will leave you to finish working on your uniforms. I'll be in the engine bay if you need me.
Alright.
Paul 49.
Go ahead.
You're going to ride in the Hellcat with me for a bit, Clone.
Ready.
You're not driving it. You can ride in it. You can't drive.
The red jacket is restricted to only cam. Oh yeah. I'm gonna show you why you're fucking wrong. It looks way better on me.
49 transitioning to Adam 20.
I'm just messing with you and you know it.
I really want those pants. Or that jacket you
Chris,
have.
we're returning out to the SO.
Good luck, 'cause I think Cam took the last men's jacket for this.
Motherfucker!
Oh, that back comes.
Of course he did!
No, I don't have the mask with it. Hey, I said that you got the last one, so...
It is a struggle sometimes.
So I have to try to get a certain outfit together. If, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna hide my stream. Because we all know how Grand Theft Auto is. With its, suggestiveness. I'm getting like 1,000 Twitter notifications.
There's... Oh, I'm missing one thing. There is my... Class A's. I wonder. Oh, that's normal. Oh, I love Cam. He just emailed me.
What'd you email him about? I agree with you. Oh, fair enough. No, that's exactly why that one is Cam's. It's because it's not spelled correctly. Hey, there you go. That's a nice one. You don't like the yellow one? You don't like the yellow one?
I did. I really enjoy it,
Well,
but I know I can't use it just yet
why?
because I'm not a full firefighter yet.
Yeah, you gotta have your probationary shirt on. It's okay.
Oh, I did some exemplary work on that drowning suspect or that drowning patient.
Oh, good deal.
Because he went into cardiac arrest because of his low oxygen and heart rate. So I went down the path of providing epi and having Withers use the life pack. It took three shots from the life pack, and then we got him stable enough to transport. At that moment,
And you
As soon as
administered
we-
the epi, or he did?
Hey, Emma, come meet me in the office real quick.
Hey, Crispin.
Hey. Is this something I need to privately consider?
No, it's fine if, yeah. So I'm gonna put Jimmy and Mark on engine today. You and I are gonna run medic, slash car as needed. If we get someone else in, we'll stick them on medic to single stick it, and then we'll just, take the car, or I'll get you to duel up Ambo with whoever else comes in. Whether that's Angelo or Cam or Lily or whatever. So yeah. So apparently, after they called us Code 4, that was in the
If your
ammo
ass would get here,
coded on them.
you'd be running
Like
something
went into
else. Or
sudden
you'd be training as a
cardiac
probie.
arrest.
Yeah.
And Mark's issues, I guess, are that he was like, we should try CPR. Jimmy was adamant that it should be a defibrillation, and basically they ummed and awed, and eventually he kind of gave in, and Jimmy shocked him 3 times, and then, on the third one he came back.
But
Yeah.
why was the
it's-
probie making these decisions?
Well, this is the thing is there's, yeah. The other thing too is,
Obviously,
okay,
it
it's
was
all
not
well and-
code 4, though.
obviously. So, if they needed more in terms of medical assist, why were we not called? But the other thing is CPR versus defib. I mean, there's a lot of technical stuff that we could go into, but realistically, CPR is more than adequate. Because there's basically a defibrillator is designed that if a heart starts going funky, but there's still electrical signals, so waves in your heart, a defib can help. But if the guy completely crashes and flatlines, then that's CPR all day, every day. So I'm kind of the point of just saying, look, no, just go CPR, don't defib, even if you're a paramedic. I don't know how you feel on that, but I just feel like we're kind of, realistically fucking ourselves, unless we actually get fucking defibs that we can read the readouts on,
Yeah. Which, from what I've been whispered, what I've heard past whispers is that the new, was a new medical system, the new tools that we'll have access to will actually be able to see their heart rate and all that.
Okay. Yeah. I really wish I had more information on what's going on there. Like, it's the hard part. It's like I feel like I'm gonna put out this manual with shit in there, and then like have to rewrite entire sections, you know. But yeah, the other thing is Jimmy's comms are shit, and Mark's like, I really kind of want him to work on that. Mark's trying to be pretty positive about it, but I don't know. It just seems like it's one thing after the other with this kid, and I get that we don't have like an academy and shit like that. Maybe we need to get him and Angelo together and go.
I'm starting to think that we do need to have some type of academy. You know, that before before they even step foot on a rig at all, they need to, you know, like that's the point I'm at right now, which is really makes me kind of push that we get that training facility sooner rather than later. But at the same time, we can do that part of the training here at this station if needed.
Yeah. So
I need whatever notes that you go off of when you do the orientation. That way I can, because I'm nowhere
in my brain.
Which is what sucks. And because like I feel like I miss a lot of detail when I go over it compared to how you go over it. But I also know you've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, we're gonna have we're gonna run a training scenario here. I'm gonna see if Ray wants to come and play a victim for us, and we're gonna go over resus. So basically, what happened last night on the highway. We're gonna try and recreate that. Where eventually, you know, depending upon our actions, things like that. You know, because everyone needs to be on the same page with this. We need to have a code protocol for resus. And we need we need to get timers, because obviously if we don't get shit going again within 10 minutes, they're technically brain dead. Yeah, CPR could kind of extend that out towards the 20-minute mark, but we need to.
I feel a lot of that though is based off of having SAMs up and operational, but at the same time we don't have that option. So maybe we could, like you were saying, reach out to the MEOs, not just to see if they want to be a victim for us again, but maybe they could offer, as medical professionals, a guiding hand in that.
Yeah, well, I mean, basically for resus, we need one thing. We need a couple of things. So we need somebody that's going to be in charge. Generally speaking, as officers, that's going to be you or I guiding the code.
Right.
Then so basically as officers, we need to figure out what actions need to be done, and we need to figure out who's going to do it. Now, obviously things we need to do is make sure that any bleeds are under control, so hemorrhage control, airway control. Then, you know, that we're making sure that circulations are continuing with CPR. Then we need to be checking to see whether the CPR is being effective. If the CPR is not being effective, what medications can we give to try and improve? And basically in the resus kit, we're going to be given in the med bag. The resus kit consists of NPA, or nasal pharyngeal airway, basically a tube that you shove down someone's nose to secure their airway. It's going to have an OPA, or, you know, basically the standard intubation tube that you see on ER and shit, where they go down your throat. Or like last night, once people get aware of it, is going to be a crick set. And it's basically the scalpel special airway that you basically make an incision in their throat, slide it in, secure it from there. That's your last choice. Now you may not even need to use any of those. You may still be able to just use the mask, you know, the bag valve mask, or BVM. You get the airway going, get the CPR going. The other things in the resus kit are going to be 3 1 milligram doses of epinephrine, which is artificial adrenaline. And that's milligrams. That's actually like a fair amount of dose. Considering I think
I have a question. You literally just made this pop into my mind, and I'm so sorry to cut you off, but where did they get the epi from?
What
or
epi?
I don't know. I heard Epi when the probie
Oh.
was talking to me out there.
Wait, they
I-
gave epi to the guy?
I don't know. I need clarification on this.
Yeah, please. I'm gonna call Ray. Yeah.
Okay, I need clarification as to what happened on that call, and I need details as to what exactly happened with your patient. Leave nothing out. This is important.
So at the time of us getting back to Medic 1, we put him on the stretcher.
Okay.
At which time we began our CPR focus as well as checking airways, so doing the ABCs. And after the CPR had not worked thoroughly and the oxygen and vitals were still low, we had pulled a EpiPen out of the medic bag, at which time we administered it and then used our life packs, our life pack,
Yeah.
to restart the heart. After clearing the lungs using the CPR and putting him on his side.
Okay. So you were able to maneuver him into the recovery position after CPR, and you then stuck him with 2 pins of epinephrine, and then then shocked him 3 times. Is that what I'm understanding?
Just one pen.
Just
of
one
epinephrine.
pen of epinephrine?
Yes.
Okay. Have you finished the report on that yet?
I am currently working on it.
Okay. After you're done, we are going to get together because we're going to talk about radio communications. Yay! So, they pulled an EpiPen from their medic bag and jabbed the patient with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh good, I was about to thunk you on the forehead to restart your brain because I thought you short-circuited for a second.
I mean, I know.
So, Cassins is doing the report now. So, they arrived they got the patient back to Medic 1. They began CPR after clearing either after or before clearing the airway of any obstruction, and then the timeline doesn't match, but either way, CPR was performed. Patient was either before or after put into recovery position. After the patient was not put in or was not responsive, like I guess vitals, they proceeded to take an EpiPen from their bag, apply it to the patient, shock the patient 3 times using the life pack. And I told them when they're done putting their report together that we will be going over radio communications, seeing as how they both seem to struggle with it. Mark seems to never come over the radio, and Hastings has no idea what the fuck he's saying half the time.
Okay. So they used an EpiPen.
Yes. In an effort to restart the heart. Yep.
Oh, God. An EpiPen has 200 micrograms.
Yes.
of epinephrine.
Yes.
The standard single dose for resus is 1 milligram.
Because they
1
do not have
milligram
epinephrine in
is
their bags because they are not
1,000
paramedics.
micrograms.
Yes. So they would have needed to jab that patient with
gave
5
him-
EpiPens just to
They
get
gave
close.
him a fifth of a dose for spontaneous circulatory response. Oh
They-
my god.
They gave him a super Benadryl.
They gave him enough that if your airway is going or your heart rate's starting to slow down, not that it's stopped, that it's slowing.
Right. But so I don't think they knew that. I don't think they knew that, and I think that's one of the things that we're gonna go over.
Yeah, that's why I want to go through this recess stuff.
Yep.
And we have our test victims coming.
Oh, good.
1001 plus 1 would be 76 to Station 7.
Station 7. Station 1. No, we're just get to us. That's all that matters. As long as they know where we're going, where they're going.
It's alright, I'm giving her shit. I just sent her a text message. Just
Direction Station 1.
Station.
there you go.
Thank you.
Part of me feels like I should see if Burger Shot delivers, because I feel like we're gonna be here for a bit.
I got one better.
I mean, I know that I'm good on food and that, but I just want to make sure that Ray and Olivia, since they're coming and helping us, have food, and these guys have food.
I have pizzas. If anyone needs a
You have
pizza.
pizzas. Why are you eating pizza? What do you? Is it the Italian? The Italian stallion? Come
Hello.
over here and just
Can I
being
place
all
a
like,
delivery
"Hey."
order, please?
It was cheap, but you get what you pay for.
I'd love to, but I'm not delivering anywhere at the moment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you? I'll leave it alone. That's fine. I will let Olivia know.
I mean, I can take the order, and if you want to swing by and pick it up, you can.
That's fine. I need 20 mochi, 20 coffee, 40 bento box, and 40 boba. And I need a number 9, and then a number 7 with extra dip. 2 number 5s, large, with a Diet Coke per cam.
What? Now, none of that other part is on my menus, ma'am.
No, it's an inside joke. Don't worry. So, yeah, if I could just get the 40 bento box, 40 boba, and 20 coffee and 20 mochi.
Yes, I got you. 40 bento, 40 boba, 20 mochi, and 20 coffee. Got you.
Yep.
All right. I'll see you soon.
Yep, I'm on my way.
All right. Bye.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the Uwu and get our food, because she is unable to deliver at this time.
Okay. Well, just wait for now, but let them come in.
Hello!
Why do you always open the other one?
Because if I open the one you're standing at, you'll go flying across the parking lot.
I mean, it'd be hilarious. To
I
be
mean,
fair.
fair enough.
Also, I'm not sorry about that tweet.
What tweet? I have my vape back now, Mark. I feel like I'm gonna need it after what her comment was.
Look, this is when what happens when I have too much time on my hands, okay?
Just don't go whoosh.
Don't go fush.
I love it.
The crematorium, just don't go foosh. Wow.
New Proby, he's doing
Okay,
great, to be honest. He
so-
came in last night, went to a couple
We're gonna be,
fires,
going over
and then went to
resus,
a
aka,
perma situation.
resuscitation
He handled
for a
himself
patient
very
that
well.
is either
You know, just
in
kind
or
of
appears to be going into
followed
cardiac arrest
directions, was very
or
helpful, really
cessation
stuck to
of
what
life
was being done,
activities.
didn't.
AKA
You know,
us
like,
trying to put these guys out of a
but
job.
he's gonna be good.
You're so mean
So-
to us.
Who better to call down here than the, Queen of the Dead and the Underling?
The underling.
Wow.
I mean,
Don't
would you
worry,
prefer
I'm
Gopher?
gonna go pick up coffee and mochi for you guys.
All right. So, key things to bear in mind is obviously resuscitation is going to be a chaotic environment, as somebody trying to actively die on you is never done in an orderly fashion. We do have quite a few different interventions that, as you move into the paramedic world, will become available to you, such as drugs to administer, being able to secure and utilize airway interventions should they stop breathing on you to make sure that we can force oxygen into the bloodstream, and the old-fashioned reliable of cardiopulmonary resuscitation massage,
I'm
aka CPR. Just remember, kids, with CPR,
Oh, actually, I'm gonna need to borrow you a sec, Ray. Sorry, do continue. Don't mind us.
I'm
if
not
you're gonna
dead.
do it in the gear locker, just don't touch anything that's got ash on it. Just remember, with CPR, if you're not breaking ribs, you're not doing it right. So, various different situations are going to occur. We unfortunately had one last night where, regardless of our interventions, the patient passed away. More than likely through significant blood loss than anything else. It was a very weird case. Just due to the nature of resus, it is a team effort. So if you are, sitting there and alone, or you're on a medic with just your partner, you are going to require assistance. So you're going to want to call and ensure that either the engine company or another medic can come and assist you as quickly as possible, or if you have law enforcement, you can utilize them.
No, he's
Obviously, due to their nature of things, I would suggest if you do use law enforcement, that they only be used for chest compressions. I feel like the man's dying is nighed.
Yes. Only dying is nighed.
Very snidely indeed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
My report. I gave as much detail as possible.
Okay, good deal. Thank you.
We'll take a look at that. So, the first thing first is whoever the most senior person on scene is at the time is going to take control of the resus. You are basically the chess master fighting the Reaper. So you need to be aware of everything that's going on. Give very clear and very concise instruction. Oh, fuck me.
Let it burn.
Fire?
Yes.
I feel like
They
these
don't-
fires are popping up more frequently.
I
There's a
feel
lot
like
of you
you're
on
right.
duty. The locals get panicky when there's more people on duty. Have you seen
You know
how
what?
many people are in the departments right now?
Yeah.
Yes,
true.
trust me, we've already had that conversation. We'll keep doing this first. Let that burn
Where
for a
is
little
it?
bit.
I'll
It's
go and have a
fine.
look for you.
It's in Grapeseed.
It's the
Ooh,
fruit
whereabouts?
stand again, isn't it? It's the fruit stand.
Yeah, it's the fruit stand.
Where's that? Is that
You know the
2008.
2008.
I've got an idea.
0?
Yeah.
We go up with
Yeah,
you.
I'll go look.
Well, listen. We go up with them. We let them handle the fire. Then I die.
Yeah.
So they've got a body on scene to work on.
Yeah, fuck
you know.
it. Why not? We can
Yeah,
do it
smoke
up there.
inhalation.
That's fine.
I could
Alright.
eat an apple.
Engine one, get up there. We'll take the medic, Emma.
Alright.
Hey, Crispy, you're driving.
Happy.
Oh,
That's
hi.
us out though.
Yeah, you can get out when we leave.
I don't know why. I just realized I have a.
Oh, wait, do you want to drive? You want me to drive?
You can drive.
Okay. Why does this not have any fuel?
Because they couldn't refuel it, remember? So we'll pull into the gas station there, and
Let me put this away and bring it back out first, because if they couldn't feel it, then it's probably the vehicle being scuffed.
True. Truth.
1001 to engine 1.
Yes.
Yeah, I think in your last trip out you left a stretcher on the road.
Don't worry about it.
10-4.
Yeah, we don't ask questions. It's here for decoration.
Dispatch, show engine 1 en route to latest 911. Call for a fire at Grapeseed. Responding code 3.
Hey, look at that. He's talking.
There you go.
Italy
Alright,
took
gas
the
it
fear
up.
of losing his job before it happened.
No,
No,
Mark's fine. It's honestly crispy. I'm
We'll get him sorted.
thinking. Yeah.
Medic 1 dispatch, will be likewise proceeding 2008 for outside fire. We're going to be a delayed response.
Just when we start the fucking class, I knew it was gonna happen too. It's gonna be like, okay, you know what? We're gonna have a fucking like fire go out here, bro. Like, fuck me, you know.
Be like, yeah, you know what you need there, bud? It's a little bit of a flame action over there.
Yeah, but you know, you need a little bit of a chili with the dragon, or don't you know? You just, you know, get out there and just do it, yeah.
Yeah, the old farmer's market, they say it's all a flame and whatnot there, bud.
Oh, well, you know, it's them prices. The people, they want that organic stuff. It just goes like hotcakes. So, of course, some silly fella gonna get himself a smoke and a pancake, and next thing you know, you got a flambe on the fragrance aisle, you know?
Yeah, when they said they had a hot price clearance, they surely meant hot, wouldn't they? Alright,
Yeah,
I
them
can't do this.
farmers markets.
Call 20101 201 direct.
There's that stretcher.
All right. We're gonna have to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Up in the LSPD office located by the front desk on the second floor, immediately.
Yeah, I'm currently just getting an order from Burger Shop, but I'll be there as soon as I can.
10.
They're gonna deliver, I'll be there now.
Hell yeah, you're missing this.
Yeah, so I found before if you stick in the left lane, they generally get the fuck out of your way as you roll through.
I mean, we also do have a big-ass bull bumper on the front of it.
That we do. I had to use it twice today so far.
God damn. Okay. I don't know what happened there.
Dispatch, show engine 1 arriving on scene.
you, Ashbrook? Sorry.
Second floor.
Why does he sound so tired?
Disregard. Nope, don't worry about it. We're not gonna ask questions. We're gonna move on with our day.
Uh-huh.
just don't ask questions, okay? I beg you. If I told you what I was doing, you would just shake your head in disappointment.
What? Your door keeps opening?
My door? No.
Yeah, in my eyes, it just continuously keeps opening and closing.
Okay, well, I think we're almost there then. That's like the other day, we went to go pick up a patient and the back doors kept popping open. We're going down to 13 and the doors just randomly open on themselves.
Good job.
Oh, it was great.
Medic 1 dispatch arrival 2008.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, for
You're a
fuck's sake.
fucking douchebag, man. No wonder your wife left you for your sister. Jesus.
That's a very oddly specific fucking...
Shut the fuck up and get out of the truck. What's up, man? How's it going?
Fucking oddly fucking specific. So they had a 10-ply sale, hey, and they, you know, just decided they were going to clear out there?
Aye.
Oh yeah, a little bit of flame over there on the produce, don't you know?
Yeah, just, you know, they really wanted them toasted nuts, eh?
I'm putting my hose away.
Bart, come back.
All right. Let's get this packed up. Let's get these rigs parked somewhere. Let's do the gas station. That'll be a nice place to park up.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna have Ray have sudden cardiac arrest in the gas station.
Medic 1 dispatch show 2008 fire situation code 4. Situation under control. All units are released back.
Jesus, for your fucking ninja just sneaking in the back there. We're going the station behind us there, you know. The gas station there. Yep,
I gotta
there you
turn
go.
around,
Back it
don't
up.
I? You're gonna
I
walk.
mean, you didn't have to. You could have just backed straight up there.
You're gonna walk. I'm kidding.
You
I'm gonna
just
make you
could
walk.
have, like, yeah, no, just back straight. There you go. Just pull in there.
You
All
know
right,
how
there you go.
combustible
Just-
these pumps are? Do you want to find out?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's I know exactly how combustible they are. Just park it up.
I wonder.
Uh-oh. That's never
okay.
safe.
She wants to sit
Oh, hey.
on the fucking thing. Okay.
Yep.
Are they coming over here? Like, what's happening? Like,
I don't know. They're playing, you know, hot seat right now by the looks of it.
Chinese fire drill. Got it.
Yeah, that's the word. Chinese fire drill.
All right.
Engine 1, you get to join us over here.
Al, engine 1's currently being a, picky.
What does that even mean?
Never mind, engine 1's picky.
The fidget spinner bit 'em.
Fidget spinner.
Okay. All right.
They said not to drink the gas, but you know, tasted too good.
Jesus Christ.
Then I tried some fire breathing.
Okay, that's
I'm
probably
dead.
what did you in. Where are they going? Okay, that works.
No, I thought they were about to hit the Tesla charger, and I was about to just be like, "Oh fuck!"
Well, that engine didn't
All
last
right,
long.
just take your turnout coats and helmets off. Just keep your gloves on for this.
Paul 20, 2000 Wonder.
I send it.
Can you 76 down to the Legion
fuck is
Square
Mark?
parking?
Oh.
We need your assistance.
What?
10-4. Side, you stay. I need that out though.
Okay, hold
Oh
on. I got you.
no, Ray, he's he's on the floor.
Nope.
No. Okay. Oh. Think. Just try. Maybe take a jump.
Working on it. Working on it. Oh no. I need an adult. Apparently.
I got you.
101, he's up front.
Oh,
Hey!
There you go.
Tackling always works.
Okay.
Take good
So-
care of him.
I'll try.
Yeah, sure. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have been dispatched as a joint unit, a medic and an engine for needs assistance. Caller had stated that a male had walked in looking disorientated, attempted to drink from the gas pump, and then has fallen over. They've not had any kind of communication with the person. At this stage, engine 1 has arrived first, so at this stage, Mark, you're technically in charge of the call. So go through your standard assessments. Remember, this is going to be a resus thing, so we're going to take breaks along the way as our patient declines and deteriorates to the point where we have to begin resus in earnest. So standard basic EMT things come in here. You're checking for dangers, checking for responsiveness, checking for your airways, checking for breathing, checking for circulation, so heart rate, pulse, blood pressure, getting your leads on there. By the time you complete your initial assessment, Medic 1 should arrive. So we're going to stand over here, watch you do your initial assessments, and then we'll kick it up a notch from there.
Okay.
Just be nice and loud. Just make sure we're all shouting here. We're all friends. It's a safe training space.
Act 1, C1. Mark Withers arrives on scene of unconscious man who drank from gas pumps. Intercapulet. No.
Goddamn.
Okay. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check his airways and his vitals.
Mm-hmm. So remember, as a team, you do not have to do everything yourself. You can, sit there and go crispy while I check, see if he's responsive or not. You do vitals, so just you go ahead and delegate as needed.
Okay. While I'm checking for everybody's vitals responsiveness, Crispy, you check for injuries, any apparent injuries he might have.
All right.
All right. I have. All right. After checking,
Game looks like a
breathing is
movie. I
slow
appreciate
and,
it, man. I'm still
heart rate's pretty
fine-tuning,
weak.
obviously. Still fine-tuning my settings, but I'm hopefully within that area where I want to be.
He smells of gas, so he has indeed dranken gasoline.
Okay. So at this stage, we'll arrive here. Some medic ones come up. We've got our stretchers and bags. So at this stage, whether you are on with medic or not, once a medic arrives, they technically will take as the person in charge for medical calls. Engines are kind of just support crews in medical calls. But as we all know, at the moment, the engine gets here quicker. So the highest ranking on the AMBO will become basically
the engine goes
command.
like 100 plus now for some reason.
Now, imagine that there is somebody else with Emma, but Emma being the lieutenant is going to be in control. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to relay what you found to her, and then she begins the task of delegating everything out. So it's called a handover. So basically, you know, it's a, hey, found him, he's unconscious, heart rate's, 160, blood pressure's 140 over 90, O2 sets are at 97% and stable, unresponsive to sight, sounds, or touch, and smells like gasoline. So that's your handover there. So then Emma comes in and we'll continue assessments and looking for treatments and things like that.
Alright, so slowing heartbeat and not breathing, is that correct?
It's time. Yes.
Alright, has CPR been started yet?
No, it has not.
Alright, Mark, go ahead and begin CPR. And you checked airway. Airway is clear? Why am I...
Airway was clear. His breathing was labored. Was.
Okay. So at this stage, whilst it's there, once CPR has started, CPR cannot stop until either we declare deceased or get to a hospital. So just bear that in mind when you do start it. You can't stop. However, obviously people are going to get fatigued, and so you may need to rotate out. But if a heart rate's getting too low or is stopped, CPR is going to be your go-to. It is the most direct way to
No, we 100% need to leave it alone. Just don't even worry about it. It's exactly as it should be. No complaints to be made.
For all we know, he could be a zombie. By the way, in a zombie apocalypse, we're fucked. Just saying. Hope you've embraced that fact.
Yes.
Alrighty. So we've now addressed the circulation. Okay, that's one of our main things that we want to address because everything in the body requires blood to function. So next is airway. We know that he stopped breathing. Airway can be something that we can secure simply. So if the airway is clear, what we can then do is just use either a bag valve mask, which is full face mask with the actual bag, very similar to what you see in a lot of medical shows. Someone squeezes it every so often. Or if we really want to try, we can look towards using just high flow oxygen. We don't want to go rapidly to putting tubes down throats or anything like that unless we absolutely have to. So carry on with your assessments from here. Understanding CPR has started. Just keep thinking about staying alive there, Mark. And we know that his breathing stopped. So next step.
Staying alive.
Okay, so next step, we're going to need to get oxygen in him. We're showing some slight swelling of his airway. I want to try a mask if we can to get that started. Let's see.
Okay. So with that, the other thing too is what could be causing, and this is part of your continued assessment. Assessing never stops. So what could be causing the swelling? Is it possibly an allergic reaction? If we see that, does he maybe have a bracelet indicating an allergy to something? Or is there trauma? Is there a wound that we need to address? So,
Crispy, when you were checking for injuries along his extremities, did you find a medical alert bracelet or any kind of, is there anything that would be calling out to let us know?
No, I did not.
Yeah. This jerry can was here the whole time?
Yes.
Alright, so we can definitely probably assume that he drank this gasoline, with the swelling of his throat, the smell of gasoline pretty much all around his face and chest.
Okay.
The gasoline could be an irritant that's causing his throat to close.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. So your monitors kicked in saying that we've got a heart rate back. So at that stage, we would stop CPR.
Yep. Alright, so you can stop the compressions. We're getting a solid heartbeat now. Well, a heartbeat a week.
Okay. So the big problem that we have at the moment is airway. And we've also now lost the heartbeat again.
Yeah,
so
begin compressions again.
Now, because of the swelling, we've got a couple of ways we can go about it. We can either try the mask and see how that goes, understanding, though, that the swelling can be restricting it. But it could also be that he's suffering from some kind of burns in the throat, things. If I'm seeing swelling there in that airway and he's possibly got burns, I'm going to go for a crick. Now, that's not something I expect you guys to do, but basically it's cutting a small opening into the front of the throat there, into the airway, placing a tube down, and basically allowing uncontested access to the airway. However, in this case, even though there's swelling, what we're going to try and do is we would be looking to intubate. So there's an airway bag in every med bag. It contains what's known as an NPA, or nasal pharyngeal airway. It's a tube that you can slide down someone's nose into their throat to try and get their airway, but because of the swelling, we instead are going to use the OPA, or oral. Honestly, it's an OTA, it's oral tracheal airway, but we are also going to have a laryngoscope, which helps you move the tongue and sight down into the vocal cords and get into view of the airway, the trachea, things like that, and slide the tube down into positioning. So at this stage, with Emma being the person that's there, she can either choose to do it herself or direct others, up to her.
Alright, well, breathing is beginning to return to labor and weak, but the heart is showing that a weak a weak heart rate.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Stop compressions. We'll see if the heart rate will remain. Now, as far as the labored breathing, though, we can try, because he is somewhat able, I say we can try forced oxygen just to see. But if it stops again, then we may need to go ahead and intubate. Captain, how say you?
Yep, so you can do that. You can also be quite aggressive with it because it's an unstable airway. You got two methods. You can either wait and see, and it could be that he's able to breathe himself, or you'll have access to some medications, including what is known as a paralytic. And that will basically stop all muscles in the body and allow you to breathe for them. And that's when you intubate. So really, it's how critical do you assess it. Now, if he's maintaining his own airway, albeit poorly, a bag valve mask or high flow oxygen definitely is a good idea. So choose your poison there. Bag flow mask, or bag valve mask, or high flow oxygen.
Since he's looking like he's struggling to breathe, let's go ahead and do the bag valve. I think that'll be like our best option, seeing as how his breathing is continuously ragged, and is not stable. He can't really seem to catch his breath, but also we're gonna just breathe for him in this case.
Okay. Now with the BVM, someone is going to have to be assigned, and their whole job becomes squeezing that roughly every 5 or so seconds.
Yep, Proby, I'm gonna have you be in control of his breath.
Alright.
Alright, so go ahead and just hand me the BVM out of your medkit there. I appreciate.
Yeah. Now don't forget, you're also, all 3 of you can consistently be checking the monitors, looking for anything, and if you see something that doesn't look right, like oxygen starts to go down, blood pressure goes down, heart rate's going down, call it out. Make sure somebody or everybody
getting ahead of me
is
what I'm doing.
alerted.
Alright, well, BVM, it doesn't seem to be, even with aid here, it's not able to assist. So we're gonna need to just step it up. Alright, yeah, so we're getting a slowed heartbeat, breathing is stopped. I'm gonna need to go ahead and step it up. BVM is not working, so we'll need to intubate in this case. Now, I have not had to do this before, Cap, so I'm gonna need you to walk me through it.
It's actually relatively simple. So there's that weird kind of golf club scoop looking thing there. It's called a laryngoscope. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put that in and angle it towards the back of the throat. You're looking to hold down the tongue and be able to see visually the vocal cords. They're gonna look kind of little stringy pink looking things there. And just below them is going to be where you'll see the trachea and the esophageal systems there. But because you're looking at the cords, you're basically just going to run that tube down through the cord area. Just try not to touch them, and that's going to then go straight down towards the tracheal airway there. You're not, basically think like you're trying to get him to be a male porn star and he's just, got to go up against Mandingo. You just...
Alright. And so let's just slide this in.
Ashbrook, do you want to come to MRPD? I'll show you what I was talking about.
Right, so that looks to be in place, and then attach the bag.
Yeah, now you're only going to know that the placement is good when you start pumping air. You're going to listen with your stethoscope, make sure that you hear it going into the lungs and not the belly.
Okay, I do hear... I am hearing, air fill his lungs, not his stomach, so it looks to be in good placement. Cassant, I'm gonna have you continue with the breathing for him, and then... Heartbeat seems to be returning to normal.
Okay, so double check on, now this is where you would take a moment, take a look at your vitals, make sure the heart rate's either there, not there, whether it's low, fast, whether it's, skipping beats. Look at the blood pressure. Is that falling? Is it rising? And most importantly, you're going to want to look at that O2 sat as well.
Alright, Mark, you want to get me a vitals check on that, and Proby, if you can check his O2 for me?
Right.
Well, you're breathing for him, I'll check O2. I'm so sorry, I'm thinking ahead of myself. Alright. How we looking there? Not all at once, please.
His His heart rate's a little more stable. It's getting better.
Fantastic.
So Adam 20 is currently going
Probably
to
what's the status of that O2 level?
What was that?
His O2 levels, what's his O2? Or no, I'm sorry, I was checking it. My fucking word, my brain is sideways, I apologize, ignore me. O2 is looking good, I'm
Tokyo
just...
burn.
Yeah.
Even though
I'm gonna... Just shut up or I sedate you. Alright, so yeah, O2 levels are returning to normal.
So, this is what we call as stable. This is stable for transport. So at this stage, ideally, you'd be looking to get them on board. Now, there's one step that we should always be looking to do if somebody's crashing, regardless of whether you use them or not. And that's establishing IV access. Okay. Now, there are a bunch of different things about IV access. So
where it's at now won't be where it's at.
I'm so glad that they're using the radio to have a fucking phone conversation. So things to bear in mind with the IVs is the smaller the number, the larger the channel to push fluids through. So there's 24 gauge, 23 gauge, 22 gauge, 20 gauge, 18 gauge, 16 gauge, 14 gauge. Because somebody in resus is potentially going to need a lot of medications very quickly, I would suggest establishing 2 IVs, one in each arm. And I would personally suggest using, if it's somebody that's not actively bleeding, using a 14 gauge in one arm and a 16 gauge in the other. With the 16 gauge being what you would use to give any kind of medications that you need to. Usually, if somebody's dehydrated or something, you're probably preferably fine with the 20 gauge. 20 gauge is kind of your go-to. 14 gauge is like, oh shit, we need to put stuff in you. So, even though we may not necessarily use them, having them there, that is our way of, one, if we need to start using them, they're already there. If the hospital needs them, they're already there. And if we don't need them, then you just, the hospital will pull them out and put a little Power Rangers Band-Aid over them or something, But other than that, now that the airway's controlled, we've got heart rate, blood pressure stable. Even though we've had to intubate, our interventions for resuscitation have been successful to this point. We can put him on a stretcher and get him in the back of the ambo. Now, there will always, if we have intubated or somebody's heart has stopped on us once, someone will always be riding in the back, making sure that everything continues going well. Now, obviously being in the back of an ambulance, there's not a whole heap that we can realistically do. But if somebody's heart stops, we can give CPR straight away with the IVs there. If we need to, we can give epinephrine, things like that. So, any questions so far on a case like this?
No.
Okay. All right. By the power of Gray Skull Ray, you're magically healed.
Yeah, my pincushion is getting a little uppity.
So.
Thank you, Ray.
Things to bear in mind, and this is going to kind of be our closing thing, is if you are the person that's in charge and running the scene, if you're like the head paramedic, or until someone else says otherwise that you are, you're running it until someone comes, taps you on the shoulder and says, hey, I got it from here. Your job is basically like a general on the battlefield. You need to be thinking tactically what you need to do. Try and anticipate things that could go wrong and have things ready, but at the same time, let the call happen and just go through. I will sit there and say, unfortunately, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some, and sometimes you might get someone back only for them to either become worse, deteriorate, or die on you while you're in the field, or you may get them to the hospital and they, perish there. Don't take it personally. As long as you do everything correctly, that's all that we ask. There is a resus bag And in that, it's going to have all of your airway kits, and it's going to have 3 measured doses of epinephrine, 1 milligram. To give you an idea, an EpiPen has about 200 micrograms. For resus, we can give up to 3 milligrams. So we're giving, 1,000 micrograms per dose. So you would have to hit someone with 5 EpiPens to get the equivalent epinephrine in their system of 1 from our resus kit. Now, the only other thing is defibs and things like that. I'm not going to go into the specifics of why we will not be utilizing defibs, because this is not the movies, and I'm not going to go into the science with you of it. But in a resus, we are always going to be utilizing CPR. We are not going to have AEDs until such time as, if that changes with, and I got to kind of break the fourth wall a little bit here, the way that we do medicine, if it changes and we actively have an intervention for it, then we'll start using it. But for now, when running your resus calls, if someone's heart stops, straight into the CPR. All right. Other than that, always feel free to call for assistance if you have people around. And yeah, just do your absolute best, and we'll go from there. But key things: hemorrhage control, airway control, circulation, IV access, and then continually assess. Oh, and I will also mention that if you cannot get a heart rate back after 3 times, if there is no hospital persons on duty, you will be able to declare time of death. However, ideally we should be still getting them to the hospital and let the hospital be the ones to declare it rather than us. Unless it's very obvious on scene that there's no way that they can survive. That's called an injury non-compatible with life, i.e. their head's been ripped off.
10-4, thank you for your service.
That's where you get to be safe.
All right. Any questions? Nope. Okay. Mark, anything from you?
Nah.
Nope. Okay. Hopefully you won't have to use the training anytime soon, but given that we've had now 2 incidences where people's hearts have stopped on us, relatively speaking, probably an excellent call to go over. Other thing is, with comms, make sure you're calling when you're leaving the house, when you arrive on scene, once the scene's complete, when you're returning to the house, or that you're available. So those are the main calls there. If you need any assistance, it's your rig call sign, not your personal call sign, unless you're specifically trying to go 1-for-1, in which case, honestly, I'd rather get someone to send a text or phone call. As you've heard, our comms are chaotic. And just be clear, concise, and to the point. Medic 1 is 10-8 available, leaving the quarters, or is out of quarters and available. However you want to phrase it, as long as it's clear and concise, and yeah.
Roby.
Other than that, that's pretty well enough training for now.
Crispy Pop question.
You got anything?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
In a rig, who does all of your comm work? All of your radio work?
Passenger.
Yeah.
Front passenger.
Yay. Good job. So the driver should be focusing on only what?
Driving.
Exactly. So the driver should never be heard where?
Driving.
No, the driver should never be heard on radio, unless otherwise noted. But close enough, I appreciate it. Hey, Crispy, how do you fuel a rig?
We don't talk about this.
It goes boom.
Step one of fueling any rig.
Turn off engine.
Hey, he got out it. Alright, well, let's head back to the station. Ray, your ride sounds like she's on the way, so,
Yep, she is.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Do you want us to wait
gasoline.
here with you, or are you okay alone?
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna drink gasoline.
Alright. No, well, at least you're not asking for morphine.
Have you got any?
No, only Sam's can authorize that.
Ray, come here.
She's got me morphine.
Emma, get in the bus.
He said he wanted gasoline.
Don't give him gas. Just get in
Well-
the bus.
Last time I tried to help out, you told me not to do that either.
Support is available for calls.
That tasted good.
Ray, you sure you don't want us to wait with you?
Nope, I'm fine. I'm sure you'll have a call soon enough.
Fair enough. Thank you for helping out, Ray. We love you.
No problem.
See you later.
I make a good corpse.
I had a call the other night. Wait, I don't remember. Where was I? I don't know. There was a fire over in this area, and it's very interesting because of the area. There's like shots fired over here the other day. It's been a very active little grapeseed.
Oh?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. But weird things happen in grapeseed apparently lately.
Yeah. Alright, get back to the house. Gonna run to the restroom and then fucking hopefully be able to keep working on this manual.
How close do you think you are?
I literally only just got something on fucking the wildland uniform in there. I almost feel like I need to start outsourcing some of this, but then at the same time, it's like I know I'm the only one that's got the fucking knowledge, because I've got to move on to signing on for duty.
Why don't you do
have
that
in your med bags?
So, okay. What all do you have? I do apologize, I've yet to go through it, but what exactly do you have so far?
So, started off with policies and procedures.
After a head pop, back on route to Grapeseed.
Got kind of what the acceptable uniforms are for station wear, turnouts. So then it goes into the meat and potatoes of when you come on shift, you know, getting in uniform, checking your BAs, checking what's in the rigs, make sure they're fueled.
So basically
Then-
the whole first part of firing you.
Not really, but yeah. I'm kind of just making one super document is what
Okay.
I'm trying to do.
Okay, I got you.
So that way then we can just go, here's the manual, read it.
Okay.
And then it's going to be, you know, responding as what the stations will fill. So, you know, list in there, what the fuck is that? Did that just happen?
Oh, it happened. And I got a memory of it as that. But why did it happen? Because they had a full lane clear.
They had a left lane to get into.
Took the shoulder to overtake a car when he had a full left lane clear.
I just text Mark. just want what the fuck was with that overtake on the shoulder. And Mark was looking out the window daydreaming, so didn't know anything. Oh, great.
So Mark was cloud watching and didn't see or feel the rig go onto the dirt of the shoulder to pass a car. I have some questions.
I don't think that we get paid enough for this.
Yeah. I have questions, but I'm afraid of the answers, to be honest.
Hey, the stretcher's gone.
I mean, small favors, right?
I'm going to the restroom after this, and when I come back, I'm
Medic 1 back in quarters.
Dispatch showing 1 Charlie.
1001 plus 1, 76 back to the city.
So, how's it going? That was fun.
Howdy.
I think you know what I'm gonna ask you.
What?
What do you mean, what?
What you gonna ask?
So, you had a full, clear left lane open that you could have overtaken that car. And you chose to ride the shoulder to get past it instead. I'm curious as to why that decision was made.
A lapse of judgment.
Yeah, that's a severe lapse of judgment. Because you had a full, like I said, you had a full, we were right behind you. You know, you had a full left lane open and available. So I'm very confused as to why you decided to take the shoulder over just going around. I mean, I know the engine's fast, but you still have to follow the laws of the rule, the road. It's just, that it's fast, but it's also fucking huge and very heavy. What if that shoulder was soft and it gave way when you decided to go around it? You and Mark could have been taken off the road and possibly injured very severely.
Yeah.
So it's just, you gotta think smarter, man. You gotta use your head. I'm sure the captain will have words for you because he was none pleased.
Yeah.
But just, use that empty space between your ears. I know you can do better.
I thought you were gonna say something about the radio.
I'm not gonna say anything about the radio. Just because I did.
You were gonna say something.
The music playing is the music playing. I won't hear it regardless, but if the captain does, that's not my concern, honestly. I won't hear it because I have plugs in, so that I won't hear it.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I'm talking about the delayed call-in for Engine 1.
Ah, your radio communications. That's, you were driving, right?
Yep.
Well, I wouldn't be talking to you about it, then would I?
Yeah, I thought you thought that I was passenger.
No.
When I walked up.
No, I saw who was driving. Trust me, we were behind y'all the whole time, man. We pulled up when you did. We know who was driving. Plus, we left when you did. We saw who got in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
So the radio communications, that's on Mark, and Mark will be talked to you about that if needed. But I'm more concerned about why the decision to take the engine off road was made. That's my concern.
Yeah, it was just a lapse of judgment.
Okay. I'm willing to overlook it this one time, but if you continue having lapse of judgments while you're in probationary phase, then we may have to have a different discussion.
All right.
And as your lieutenant, I don't want to have to say that, but I am going to.
All right.
Okay. The captain will be back shortly, and then he may need to speak with both of you about it. But other than that, everything's, as far as I'm concerned, good. You're good to go ahead. You can change into your, your station where if you want to get out of your, your over.
Dispatch 550, 10-7 for 15 mics.
Alright, so then, you're free to change out of your turnouts into your station wear. Just go over a equipment check. I gotta put the fire extinguisher I took back.
Am I gonna get a talking to because I was the one that injected the EpiPen?
That's also why we're deciding to go through the resuscitation training.
Yeah.
No, but as of right now, no. The main thing I wanted to talk to you about was the driving. That was my main concern. The EpiPen thing will be handled by the captain if he feels he needs to talk to you about it.
Alright.
Okay, so for right now, just hang out. You're good. Don't even worry about it. I talked to you already about the driving issue. I would really hate to have to, make you go through driving training all over again. I think that would be very shitty thing to do.
76 in code 2
Yeah.
So I don't want to have to do that, and I don't want to have to take your keys, your driving privileges away, and have you just ride in the back the whole time. Wouldn't be fair to you. Wouldn't be fair to the other, firefighters here. So, just as far as I'm concerned, I have given you a talking to. As far as the driving incident, there is nothing else that I really need to discuss with you as far as like the EpiPen thing goes. The captain, like I said, with him being head paramedic, he will be the one to make that decision. As far as like what needs to be done, what needs to be said. But other than that, no, you're doing all right. Today's been a pretty decent day, as far as I'm concerned so far. So, you and Mark both need to work on your radio work. I mean, fuck, I need to get better at radio work. I believe anyway. So,
my issue with the radio work during that whole situation was one of those situations where I was in the back with the patient and we hit something. And Mark's out of the vehicle because he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. So it was kind of a frantic situation.
Yeah, no, it's fine, and I get what you're saying, but when there's a few things as far as that goes, and I'm gonna leave most of it up to the captain if he feels he needs to talk to you about, but. The main thing I want to put across is do not ever say your scene is code 4 when it is definitely not. it may be code 4 as far as the police were concerned, but as far as Sapper is concerned, that patient still needed assistance. That patient was not stable. You're code 4 on a scene when that patient is stable and you are transporting. And until that time, you are not code 4. So I don't want to hear that you're calling out everything is clear and good where we're transporting when you are obviously not.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I wanted to say about it. But like I said, as far as the epinephrine pen goes, if the captain needs to talk to you about it, he will. I already spoke to you about the driving incident, but yeah, like I said, if a scene is code 4, call it code 4. If you are still needing to stabilize a patient, it is not code 4, and you should not be calling it code 4. So when we call up there because we've not heard anything from y'all, and then no one's replying, and then randomly you pop up, oh yeah, we're good. And then we hear back later on, when you guys get back from station, that you were definitely not good. It's like, why did you... It makes us kind of like, do they have the efficient judgment to be able to handle this type of thing? Like, I don't want to have to make you all go all through your Dr. ABC training and go all through that stuff, because Mark would be doing it too, because you both called that scene code 4. You know what I mean? And that's what's concerned. It's just like both of you called that scene code 4, and from what I'm hearing, it was 100% not the case whatsoever.
Might not let me because I have the Hellcat out too.
It should let you.
Sounds like they're having garage issues.
Sounds like.
I guess the captain had to go run an errand. But yeah, you're free to do whatever until our next call. I don't have anything else left for you. We're gonna be going over some more just like random training shit, fire stuff and whatnot when the captain gets back. I'm just waiting for him to get back.
Yeah, it was confusing in that situation with Withers.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. If there is ever a time where there is a doubt in your mind that you're not sure if this situation is clear, if you're not sure what to do, you should be reaching out to one of the superiors, for like a senior officer or a lieutenant, a captain, whatever, to figure out like what's going on, type of thing.
Yeah. It was just a situation there where I think my brain went to saying, with the whole 1080 and shortly after, that BCSO was code 4 to clear out.
I hate when like you go to answer a text message and it's like, oh hey, you have another text message. But you don't actually have a text message. Okay.
How's your day been, Dawson?
It's alright. As you saw, I got promoted to lieutenant, so got that going for me. How's your day been?
Tiring. Before the shift today, I went to a Renaissance fair. Spent way too much fucking money. Renaissance fairs just bring out the worst in my wallet.
Oh, if you want to see something to waste money on.
Oh no.
Come outside, I'll show you what I
don't think I can afford what you wasted your money on. Are roll cages even legal?
Yeah. And if they're not, oh well.
This thing is pretty. Oh, Jesus Christ, that engine sounds glorious.
Dispatch, show 522-549-10-7 for about 5 Mike. Oh, that's concerning. Seeing that's concerning. My harnesses are gone.
550 back to me.
Jesus.
I don't even know what happened there. I got a headache and we slid. Not in my eyes. What the fuck? We completely missed them in my eyes. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I keep having fucking headaches.
I don't like that your engine goes completely silent when you let off the gas.
It doesn't.
You can barely hear it once you let off the gas.
I mean, it definitely goes quiet, but
It's kind of scary, actually. Because every time you let off the gas, it's like, did you just shut off the engine?
oh no, the engine shuts off, the whole car goes dark.
That's true. I wish that wasn't the case. Because sometimes, especially at a car meet or something,
Show Paul 20 going to be 76ing down to the latest 1047.
Paul 49, same traffic.
We will not be responding. Mark is in Medic 1, he should be responding.
Paul 2555 for.
Send it.
Are you able to attach to 1047?
10-4, we're just organizing a response here.
We'll stabilize until you arrive.
I mean, Mark was there, he could have gone, but
Dispatch, show medic 1 responding to latest 1047. We're going to be delayed about 3 mics, but we'll be responding code 3.
Arriving on scene.
Yo.
The probie is a patient.
Call 20 arriving on.
You're fucking kidding me.
I am about 99% positive. We were clicking down the road. I was showing him the Mustang, and the next thing I know, he's not in the car no more, and I have no idea why, because we didn't touch nothing, we didn't hit nothing, he's just gone.
Alright. Okay.
I'm on scene. Do you want me to? But technically, I don't have any of my shit with me. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Yeah, it's gonna be crispy. Alright, we're coming anyway. Just stay there, give a statement. And apparently Medic 1 is so fucked that repair's not working, so we look like a bend out of shape pretzel.
What the fuck is happening? Alright, I'm on scene. I'm gonna pull up there on the shoulder and try to fucking render aid. I'll be there. I'll see you guys soon.
Alright.
Alright, bye.
Hey!
Bye.
What are you doing?
Coming to help?
Oh, sorry, I didn't recognize.
No, you're good. I'm so sorry. I don't have my POV yet, or else I would have been driving that up here. Our medic is gonna be delayed. I was showing him my fucking Mustang, and I don't know what happened, to be honest. He just wasn't in the passenger seat no more.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, does this happen often for you guys?
No, I have a feeling it's a bit of the scuffitis.
Working properly.
I mean, yeah, my Hellcat doesn't even have headlights right now because I keep braking even though they're there.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. My whole front end is fucking crumpled on my eyes, and I have no idea why, because we've not touched anything. But I do have some medical supplies that I keep in the trunk. I could at least go ahead and take a look at them.
Same.
Is he responsive at all?
Yeah, he's responsive.
Yeah, he's responding. He seems coherent.
My chest
Probie?
hurts.
I mean, that kind of happens when you decide to get out of a moving vehicle.
I didn't decide to.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Just kicked me out. And then everything went dark.
Alright, yeah.
Medic 1 too.
Yeah. So, I'm just gonna, take a look at you, get some basic vitals. Obviously, you're responsive because you are talking like usual.
My map's on my screen.
Don't worry about that. You just focus on the blurriness in your eyes and talking to me.
Okay.
Yep. Don't worry about anything else right now. Your eyes are a little blurry because you suffered an injury, and you don't. As long as you can hear what I'm saying, that's all you need to focus on.
You might check my legs. I can't really feel them. I was kind of run over.
That's all right. That's all part of the process. I'm sure you're fine.
Why is he wearing BCSO pants?
I really stopped asking questions, to be honest.
I'm asking the question.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know. Why are you wearing BCSO pants?
Because I thought they were.
No, black cargo jeans.
After all my clothing change.
I'll let you guys have room.
Black cargo pants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just 212 for the pants.
So
just shelf 212.
So he was, we were obviously driving, and then he decided he wanted to no longer be a passenger.
I did not.
Okay,
I had my seatbelt on and everything.
Okay, Mark, Emma, go ahead and run this. I'm gonna contemplate my life choices.
Yeah, fair enough. So, Mark, vitals are stable. Not too crazy. He's saying he's having a little bit of numbness in the legs. I think it's gonna be mostly a case of scuffitis. Probie, talk to me.
What's up?
What's going on?
Your vitals are coming back fine.
I don't feel good though.
Well, I mean, it's been a day for you, hasn't it?
Yes. Yes, it has.
Alright, so, tell me where it hurts, Tell me where the scuff got you the worst.
My chest.
Your chest?
It feels like the seatbelt took an impact and then ripped.
Okay, does this hurt?
Yes.
Okay, good. Does this hurt?
I don't know.
Alright, let me try again. How about this?
Maybe? Get in between?
That can't be the right spot then. Does this hurt?
No.
No, that's still not working. Does this hurt?
Can't tell.
Wait, no. Poke the other area. The other one. That one.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that hurts.
Does that hurt?
There we go.
Yes.
Oh, well, that explains your problem. Your other area is fucking broke.
Shit.
What other area?
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, his other area is broken.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, well... I mean... Well, you know, it's a good thing you go by Crispy and not any kind of masculine name.
Fuck!
So, let's go ahead and just, you know... You think you can stand, or you think your legs are broken, or is your other area too hurting that you can't, kind of function with life right now?
I don't know right now.
Do you want us to help you to your feet, or do you want to go to the hospital and get looked at by the locals?
I'd like my... be helped.
Okay, you wanna grab that arm?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
There we go, yeah, that should help the pain really radiate throughout your body on how much of a dum-dum you can be.
What did I do?
You decided to just exit a moving vehicle.
I didn't!
This is gonna hurt a lot.
There you go, and to your feet. So, how do you feel?
Something is right behind me.
No?
What?
Yes?
No?
Yes?
No? There's something here!
Crispy, there's nothing behind you.
What are you talking about? There's nothing here!
Crispy, are you okay?
He's running into it.
Are you
He's
okay?
running into it.
Do you see something in your eyes? Do you see something? Oh, what the fuck?
See what I mean?
What do you see? What do you...
Where...
Oh
my
Jesus.
god. Okay, get your fucking bag and get out of here. Okay, so we have a pretty severe case of scuffitis and invisible bullshittery, so we're gonna call this code 4 and get the fuck out.
more later. Yeah, let me get the... Yeah, just come on by the station. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is completely scuffed.
Uh-oh. Be careful.
I got you, Cap.
It's fine. I got it. Thank you.
I got it,
Thank
Emma.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So, something... I think I figured out what it was. He sees something in the road that none of the rest of us see.
Okay. Well, let's get the fuck out of here and get back to the station and work it out there.
I went to Narnia.
You went to Narnia.
I know Likey. Yeah, I think it phased through your car and just took me out.
Yeah, it's been happening more and more lately.
That was a pure case of scuffitis.
Medic 1, show me return to quarters.
We have to go up and turn around, I believe.
This thing is beautiful, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
As much as it scares me now.
Yeah, I was just sitting there, you know, clicking along, and I was like, wow, you're being awfully fucking quiet. And I was like, hold on a second. Like, you are awfully quiet. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just over there like, there's no fucking way he's this quiet. He's a talking motherfucker.
Yep, so we're gonna have flashers on and haul ass to the station.
There's actually a way that you can put flashers using xenon. You guys didn't believe me. What the fuck? That's not the horn I expected on this bitch.
Yeah, but it's the horn that it needs.
That's true.
Crispy, wait. Wait. We need to swap the engine unit out for the spare.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is everything
Mark's
fucking
gotta
breaking
repair-
today?
Yeah, so Mark's got to repair the engine. I need you to pull Medic 1 back out once he gets engine 1 out, and then let's repair them both, and then we'll go.
Alright. Yeah, everybody is having issues with their shit, because
I'm telling you, it's the fucking donut shop!
Why would... I mean...
What's the donut shop doing?
We don't...
Crispy, go with him and get squared.
Oh, okay.
So on the way to this call, we need to talk.
What did I do wrong?
You didn't.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh god, what did I do? I need to repair this? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the frame is bent to shit right now.
Yeah, I see that.
So, talking with Ashbrook.
We are code 3 to most recent fire.
Yeah, talking with Ashbrook. Crispy has technically, by doing that overtake maneuver, captured on body cam in a department vehicle not responding code, committed reckless driving.
Oh.
And she's leaving it up to me as chief / captain whether or not I am wanting to get it basically looked at from a legal standpoint. Yeah. All right, we're good to go.
That's... I won't lie, that's, annoying. To say the least, it's fucking annoying.
Medic 1 shows code 3, court center for reported fire.
The donut shop only opened today.
Open, but the building has been there for a little while. But maybe it is
Has it?
because it...
I don't know.
From what I don't know. From what I was originally told, it's been there for a bit now.
Circling back around to the Crispy thing, I don't know what to do. Like, every 3 seconds he's making lapses in judgment. He's questioning senior people. He doesn't seem to have any kind of...
Engine 1
like...
arriving on scene. It is an indoor fire.
Indoor fire, he said? Is there even an interior to the court center?
Yeah. I guess indoor fire, yeah.
Medic 1 to all 500 units for working structure fire. Switch to TAC 1. TAC 1.
Affirm, switching out.
Medic 1 is arriving at the court center. We're still driving up. Give us a size up. It's 10-4. Hold exterior for now. Medic 1 on arrival will take up and conduct an inside sweep for just a quick search and rescue. Get 2 lines with foam charged and ready. Just park up on the left here. Yeah, right there will work. All right.
The fire is this way. I can
Yeah,
get you with my wand.
Thanks, Steve. Thank you.
You got
Thank
it.
you.
Right this way, I'll lead you in, sir.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We're getting on. Medic 1 officer. We're getting a police escort to the fire.
Am I helping? I feel like I'm helping.
I feel
being
like
a great
you're
help.
not really helping, but you're.
Yeah. Anything I can do for you guys.
Yeah, all right. Well, we appreciate that. All right.
All right.
Let's see what
I
we're
don't want to
looking
breathe
at
any
here.
smoke.
Oh, it's okay. I was expecting bigger.
Okay, that's electrical.
Hey, Mark, in your size ups, my man, maybe include how big the fire is.
Interior fire, one source, alpha side entrance is what I said.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right, go. If anybody's down, they really need to look at a long, hard look at themselves. Just get Crispy to knock it down. Mark, put your line back. We're gonna clear out. We're gonna go.
I think he broke his heart, Mark.
I thought we'd get to do some search and rescue or something, but
Old man Grimace might be in there. His lungs are bad.
No, you're not wrong. I'll go in and do a search.
Medic 1 will establish RIT team at engine on the Alpha side. Call if Mayday.
Not a pizza fan.
Get these vending machines good with the phone. Especially, get the vending machines. Make sure you increase your pressure. if some vending machines caught fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good though. Where'd oh, okay.
Yeah, he went to go talk to Forcing.
Alright, everybody. I think we did very well here. Good job, good job. Proud of you, proud of you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Porch ground team to command. We're gonna be code 4 here. All fires extinguished. No victims found. No further flame. Alright.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Who was the one that put the supply line up?
It was me.
And you went to go put it away?
Nope.
So listen, you guys, I'm starting to get tired of repeating this. Or if you've not heard me say it before, listen well, because I won't repeat it again. If you put the supply line up, you must put it away. For some reason, if a second person comes and puts it away, this is what happens. Okay? Also, whoever is acting as engineer, so whoever is driving, should be the only one setting the supply line. Just to keep it simple. Okay? Everybody understand?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Mark, try to set the supply line. Just to try, and then remove it.
I already tried it.
Son of a bitch. Okay, that's fine. Get to the station, put it away.
Very generous because we have, a working relationship with you guys, and we're not trying to, come down here. Dragging a hydro.
Yeah, don't pay any attention to that.
Can't be good for the
No,
roadway.
just don't. You never saw it.
It's one of those days.
Yeah, I see.
Hey, we appreciate the help with traffic control. We're gonna go ahead and clear out of here, code 4. Just waiting for the captain to finish up.
You're good. Is it normally you guys drag the fire hydrants behind?
Yeah, so the issue is if one person sets up the supply line, that same person has to be the one to put it away.
Take it down, yeah.
Yeah, our probie is a little overeager, if you catch my drift. So, unfortunately, they just have to put it away and bring it back out. But the weird thing is, they just have to be careful how they drive, because if a local hits that, it will it'll act like they actually hit it. Yeah.
I don't know.
It leads to some interesting conversations, to say the least. But yeah, we appreciate you coming out and handling traffic for us.
actually sent you a photo of it. Not sure if you got around to seeing it. Yeah. One of the 300 emails. Yeah. All good. No. Trust. I'm there with you, man. Alright. We're gonna call off code 4 here and yeah, we'll let you get back to it.
Alright, sounds good, Chief. Let me know if there's anything we can do for you.
Alrighty.
Take care. Risk 14+1, show the fire code 4 back tonight.
I really hate the turning radius on this sometimes.
I mean, it's a big rig, you know? What are you gonna do?
I know.
Alright, so speaking with Steve,
Yeah, I tried to give you your privacy when I walked up and heard, well, we want to retain a good working relationship, and it's like, this isn't something I should be overhearing.
yeah, well, I mean, it was about Crispy. You're doing 70 in a 40 zone.
I wasn't paying attention, I'm so sorry. This is why I drive with my controller muscles, and
yeah, you might want to, considering what we're talking about here, let's set a good example. Have you already called us back in service?
No, because I was waiting on you.
Okay.
I cleared them off, and that's it.
Back in service, returning to quarters.
Yeah. Well, we may as well just wait over where Station 2 is going to be. Probably just have this conversation because we're going to need to figure out what we're going to do. So, according to what's
I have to do a U-turn, right, to get to it?
Yeah, but you can't do a U-turn there. May as well just pull into one of these side streets. Just try not to take forcing out. So he's like, if I had seen it, I would have cited him probably for the speed violation, considering he was going at least 80 miles an hour. For reckless or negligent driving, and for improper passing.
Ouch.
And I'm like, okay. He goes, look, that's a moderate to substantial financial citation. Like, it's not light. However, he's like, Jess is kind of giving you, as far as I could say, whether you want to deal with it in-house or whether you want to go the legal route. And it's like, I get that, but, we're public servants in an emergency vehicle that if he had flipped it, could have potentially stopped us from being able to fucking respond.
I'm not even... Well, and I brought that up to him, but the main thing I focused on when I was talking to him was the fact that he had no idea what the structural integrity of the shoulder was. He had a fully open left-hand lane that he could have taken that's meant for overtaking cars. And he decided to take a, multi-ton vehicle off, partially off of a constructed roadway onto a soft shoulder. Now, what if that shoulder gave way? It could have rolled the rig, and then what, I wouldn't have had, two good firefighters to fucking help me with fires and calls and stuff, I would have, and, the rig is fucking whatever. Like, it can be replaced. I can't replace two firefighters that easily. That's what I focused on more, was the fact that you did something beyond lapse of judgment. You put not just your life, but someone else's life at risk. So that you can make a pass.
Yeah.
I want you to talk to him, because when he talked to me about it, all he said was it was a lapse of judgment. And that's all he would say. And then he kept focusing on, am I going to get talked to about the EpiPen thing? And I said, that's probably something you will be discussed with, but it's not exactly the top priority as of right now. Because I was trying to discuss the whole passing thing.
Just in case they want to watch the dash cam, are you able to cue that for an email?
I can get that set up. I will have to take my glasses off first. I don't think I had it clipped when I saw it.
Yeah.
Which is my mistake. I should have. I thought I had the correct muscle or app open, but I did not.
Yeah. No, it's all good. I think we're gonna have to proceed. And I think we need to figure out whether or not any of these, like, are they just minor, or is reckless considered a felony? Because if it's a felony and lapse of judgment or not, I think that's going to have to be the final straw for the guy.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Where is... No, I think they're out fishing, so he's not. I'll send him a text.
Who? Wait, who's out fishing?
Fergie, he's calling me now. Hey, I have I know y'all are busy, but I have something I would like to discuss with you if possible.
Yeah, no. I just couldn't answer the phone because a fucking phone was stuck in my pocket because I was fishing.
No good. All good, brother. So we have a bit of an issue with our probationary officer. He was caught. We were behind him. He was in the fire engine. We were, he was caught on dash cam, overtaking a car on the shoulder when he had a completely open left-hand lane. And BCSO is advising us to take one way, and we're trying to go figure out what our options are. But what was it that Forcing said he was looking to charge the probationary officer with?
Well, I mean, it was like potentially the speed and either reckless or negligent driving because there was a passenger on board, and then illegal overtake.
So illegal overtake, either reckless or negligent because there was a passenger, and then possibly the speed.
What speed was he doing?
At least 80.
That's not speeding. Then you're allowed the 10% margin, which would be at 75 would be 7.5, which would be 82.5. If he's under that, he's fine.
Okay. Yeah, because we were on.
80 is just a guesstimate.
Yeah, 80 is just a guesstimate. So, and we were on what 13 South.
Yeah.
So he's overtook on a shoulder.
Yep.
In an emergency vehicle.
Correct. With
any lights?
No, we were returning to station. Code 4.
Okay. What are you hoping from this then?
That's, well, are any of those charges a felony?
I'll have to check my MD2.
Okay. That's one of the questions that we had, and honestly, with you being chief of the Los Santos Police Department, I just wanted your input.
Give me a sec.
Okay. You wanna... You can,
no, I can still hear you.
No worries, but I just, you're the best law mind that I can think of as far as how this goes, and like we're just kind of like I almost like,
I mean, not
when we
certified or anything.
Oh, I know that, but I'm just talking about like from a cop standpoint. He's active. You're retired. But with the. I mean, when I asked him, when I confronted him about it...
driving is just an infraction.
Okay, what about reckless?
Give me 1 second. Yeah, reckless is a felony.
Reckless is a felony.
Ooh, okay.
So if BCSO, seeing as how it was technically county district jurisdiction, what do you... Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Personally, I'd put it as distracted driving and illegal passing.
Okay.
I mean, why?
Oh no, sorry, that's a reckless evading. Sorry, that's not. He wasn't evading, was he? Reckless driving is a misdemeanor.
Reckless driving is a misdemeanor.
Yeah. I would honestly push him. If it was me dealing with it, I'd be on distracted driving and illegal passing, which are infractions.
Yeah.
And why the distraction?
The reckless driving, I wouldn't really, unless he's hit something.
Why would you say distracted? Because I think the reason that Forcing was saying either reckless or endangerment or whatever was because of the passenger in the vehicle. Because he wasn't riding solo.
I mean, it's still not reckless, though.
Fair. So, because I mean...
Reckless is doing something that would endanger other road users, generically, or driving in a way that would cause, like, injury or death. But, I mean, would you say that the way that he overtook there was a disregard of one's safety as well as others to the point of where it could have caused injury or death? Or would you say that...
I know for a fact that it's something that could have caused injury. You know, he passed on a soft shoulder when he had a completely open lane that he could have overtaken the car in. There was just warrant disregard. You know, and when I confronted him about it and I talked to him and I asked him why did he do that, it was just a lapse in judgment. And I was like, this can't be a lapse of judgment.
Okay. Oh, we gotta go.
I gotta respond to a call. Let me call you back when we're done with it.
10-476 into your location.
Medic 1 shows responding code 3 to request from Whiskey 1-4.
I just don't get why he's saying distracted. Like, what was he distracted by? If he's consciously decided, oh, I'm going to do that, that's not a distraction. That's a conscious decision, you know?
Yeah, I don't. I want to just. It's such a fucked situation, and I really.
Medic 1, if I can have you respond as well, given your proximity, you'll be first on scene.
I'm just so confused.
So am I. I'm perplexed and fucking... Honestly, it's a department vehicle. He jeopardized another firefighter, let alone the capacity for us to respond to other emergencies. You know, like, from a grand scheme of things, it's not just him as a person, it's that departmental asset, you know?
14 to my closest unit. If I can get the westbound lane of Capitol Boulevard shut down. Traffic passing right by us.
Charge 1 arriving on scene.
Anyway, let's deal with this and then we'll deal with him. We're gonna have to figure it out after this scene anyway.
Yeah.
Just, I guess the big question is, when is enough enough, and has he reached that point yet?
I don't even know how to answer that. Where do I even pull up here?
In the center. Go in the center.
Medic 1 shows arrival.
Rescue 14 to dispatch. If you want to start medical examiner to stage.
I ain't getting nothing.
Alright, what do we got?
Unconscious male found in the roadway in this position. He's been struck by a vehicle at least twice.
Okay.
We started CPR immediately. Have not achieved ROSC since.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get some leads set up. Crispy, get me a life pack set up. Give me a reading on BP, heart rate. Continue your compressions until we go for that reading mark. Emma, go ahead and get me some IV access.
Gotcha.
Save this man.
Pretty good. A lot lonelier when you don't have someone to talk to, but pretty good.
It's the lonely life we live.
Glad,
All right, Crispy. Once you're all hooked up, let us know. We'll stop compressions to try and get a reading. Sir, if you can hear us, open up your eyes, make a noise, anything.
All right, leads connected.
Gives you a good reason to attach.
All right,
the
Mark, go ahead. Hold
meaning
off
of
on
the
your
call when
compressions. Let's
you're
get a reading.
Stopping.
Twice.
All right, Crispy, let us know what you see.
I cracked
I'm
those
not seeing
guys'
anything.
ribs so hard.
Okay, go ahead. Resume
I felt like I was
compressions.
crushing.
Alright, I got a 14 gauge charge in the right arm.
80. It was just flying.
I'm surprised he didn't get hit.
Yeah. Doing chest
All right,
compressions.
patient's eyes are fixed, dilated, no
Once it
response
started, you
there.
can't stop.
Breathing stop. Crispy, go ahead, get a bag valve mask on. And
Alright.
give me one rep every 5.
Yeah, that's why I called out because I was like, they didn't get.
Emma, go ahead. Since we got no vitals or anything, get a recess kit, get a first shot of epi in there. Go ahead through the IV. Mark, keep going with compressions.
Never had that.
In my head, I just talked to dispatch. Hey,
You guys know what else is
start
really weird?
What's that?
Wearing sunglasses at night.
Minor prescription.
Eye problem.
Yeah.
Alright, are we
I'm just,
intubating here?
just-
Or you wanted just one shot of it?
vision.
Minor prescription.
People aren't ready for these eyes.
One shot of epi in through the IV. We got the bag valve mask working. Let's go ahead for now. I don't see any airway issues. More than likely, we're dealing with chest issues due to him being hit by a car.
Put the glasses back on.
Yeah, I'm ready for these eyes. They fucking people up.
Yeah. Not ready for the stash.
Okay, epi on board.
You sweat. I'm growing
Alright,
out more.
and Epi is fully in.
She's coming.
If you curl it.
Oh my god.
Okay, first shot in at 23:34.
If they hit my fucking health, I swear to God.
All right, Mark, how many compressions you up to?
Oh, working on 100.
Okay, once you hit 120, go ahead and stop for me. We're gonna get a vitals read.
MES are here.
$1,000 intercept.
15.
Here's my charger. I would just.
120.
Okay, let's go ahead, get a vitals read. Crispy, keep your bag going.
Anyone else see that headlight out?
All right,
Absolutely
no
nothing.
change. Go ahead, resume compressions. Emma, give me another another milligram epi through the IV.
76 up north, anyways, and pick up my charger and get his vehicle put
Mark, if you need me to take over on compressions, let me know. But if you're still good to go, give me another 120.
Roger.
I can't keep the headlight.
I still got some in me.
Vehicle. I had to put something in with the government. Is that bad?
Second dose in. Second dose 23:35.
You hit an old lady in a wheelchair?
All right, Crispy, go ahead, stop and just lift that mask up for me for a moment. And some gurgles.
Maybe you shouldn't have hit it.
You have.
You might just be hearing the compressions.
Take a picture of it.
60.
No, Jess,
Yeah, he's foaming here.
Just kind of glutton for punishment.
Okay, let me go ahead. I'm gonna get a intubation. Just take the mask off, but keep the bag. We'll just connect direct to the tube.
I'm still writing that ride along from 2 days ago. Like I'm almost to 2 fucking pages for. It's that bad.
Jesus. Good,
It is that. Oh my god.
Oh, there it is.
All right, Mark, go ahead. Hold for a moment.
Stopped on
Let's get her
70.
back and we are close to the hood. Watch our backs. Guy with the helmet back there is.
Okay, go ahead, resume. And Crispy, go ahead, connect the bag valve to the tube.
The time. You know what I mean, Johnson?
I like being
Don't
protected,
you hate
though.
people who do that? Don't you just want to beat them up? Yeah. That mechanics, man, they're such a rip-off.
Alright,
This guy
give me one
charged me
moment.
12,000
Mark, hold the oil compressions. I just need to listen and see if we got air going in.
Stop that 89.
Alright, give me a squeeze, Crispy. Okay, we're good. Resume compressions. Alright. What number are you up to?
100.
Alright, give me another 20. We'll go ahead, go for a read.
Do you want to sign off on his report tonight for Dawson, by the way, for a second?
120.
Okay, go ahead, give me a reading. I'm thinking that we're screwed here. I have a feeling this guy's got a break of the cervical spine.
I ain't getting nothing back.
Shit.
Nothing. Okay. Yeah, no other outward signs of injury. We've got IV access. We've done 3 rounds of compressions plus what BCSO did. 2 milligrams epinephrine. Got airway secure reps. Pupils look to be slightly dilated but fixed. We got no response, no spontaneous breathing. Anyone think there's anything else that we should be trying right now, or we get to call?
Can't you call me, boys? Girl, I need this dude alive.
Okay, when I need your medical opinion, sir, I'll fucking tell it. Until then, I'm asking my team. Shut the fuck up. Anybody have anything else they want to try, or we hand it over to MEO?
No, at this point.
I think we've tried everything.
At this point, I think we've exhausted all options. Nothing seems to be happening. We're getting no response, not even a minimal.
We don't know how long he's been down for either. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. At this stage then, we'll call it and hand it over to MEO. Leave your IV, leave the tubes, everything there in case they need photos.
Medical examiner.
It'll be TOD is gonna be 2339.
Now, do we call that, or do the MEOs call it?
We'll be the ones making the medical direction of that we're stopping. So technically, it's gonna be listed as TOD.
Okay, sounds good. All right, 2339.
Yeah.
If only
for
that
now,
vest
guys,
made.
just wait by your rigs in case they've got questions for us. Otherwise, we'll clear off once they're here.
Hey, Chief.
Howdy.
Just wanna, if you're not in the middle of something right now.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a whole conversation. Just wanted to address something. I was cracking jokes with my probie, telling him that if he saved this guy's life,
Hey, Ray.
he
So
would
why
get
should
promoted.
the
So
body
that's why
be?
he piped up about.
Oh no, you don't. It's right about here.
I take ownership for that. 'Cause
Right at my feet. Nothing for you though.
Nope. So
Son of a
looks like
bitch.
it's handled. When you've done the medical report, can you send it my way? And yeah, we'll do the examination based on that.
Yeah, I'll send it over as soon as I have it done. Email it good for you, or do you want it in the government form?
Send it to Olivia as an email. That'll.
Okay, sounds good. I will do that.
Good enough. I may have her come over to see if she can see it. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait here for you.
Getting restless.
You're good to go.
Alright, thanks, Ray.
Okay.
Okay, we're code 4 here.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. We'll clear them off.
Fergie is gonna
And,
come. Fergie will be meeting us to discuss the situation.
Engine 1 from Medic 1. We're code 4. Both units are free to return to quarters.
I won't be moving until they're ready because of the local there.
Yeah. Yeah. So Steve's like, oh, we told the probationary deputy that if he managed to get return of spontaneous circulation, i.e., got the heart rate back, that they would promote him today. That's why he made the comment, and I'm just like, look, I got nothing wrong with the jokes or shit, man. Like, and you know, it's funny to a point, but it was just the wrong time to respond to a question not aimed at you. And he goes, Nope, I'm fine with what you said. You kind of put him in his place eloquently.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sir, not asking you, and if I want your medical opinion, I'll fucking tell it to you. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, I was like, damn. Oh, that was so good. Yeah, I was like, you know, random, trying to be funny, you know, I know that obviously the situation is a little fucking whatever, but it's like, it's still a medical call that we take serious.
Triple SO will be code 2 at this time.
And,
Time with snow.
I mean, it is what it is, right?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and we'll put the rigs away. I'm just gonna go get the car.
Okay. Hey.
Hi, pretty lady.
Hey. How are you? Did you
Good,
guys
how are you?
enjoy your fishing trip?
Yeah, I made some good money.
Good deal.
Should we go chat?
Yeah. Raven sounds like she's got a bit of a tickle in her throat.
I think it's the salt water of the sea, to be honest.
Yeah, fair enough.
The salt water in the sea.
Where do you want to have this meeting?
Again?
Wherever is safe for you, that you don't have it in earshot of the individual you don't want listening to it.
He won't come into my office because it's got Captain written on the side, and
We'll drop down to a whisper anyway.
so that
Please stop it.
Proby from BCS. Well, I was being proactive. That new Proby from BCSO. You remember how I got pulled over by Slancer and was telling you about it, Emma?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that I just told to shut the fuck up. He's the same guy that was riding civilian ride along with Slancer that day.
Blaring the cop theme song out the window?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's really in the right department then.
Right, so he's overtaken on a hard shoulder.
Yeah, so
She'll pull 20
we're
hour
driving.
arrival
He
to
was
Triple
probably
S.
doing 80, 85. He was in the right lane. No lights, no siren. Just whipped it hard to the right. Passed on the hard shoulder. Whipped it hard back to the left. And Emma and I were both there. As there was no radio traffic. I know for a fact that Mark wasn't talking to him because Mark had been staring out of the clouds and daydreaming, and then didn't know that it actually happened until I sent Mark a text message going, "What the actual fuck was that maneuver?"
All right, so I've had a look at it, and honestly, I'd push him negligent driving and illegal passing. I wouldn't push him on anything else, to be honest.
Okay, so negligent driving though, what if that was something that was to be charged against him, what type of repercussion would that?
It's basically it's a 0 month 400 fine, and illegal passing is 0 month 500 fine.
So he's looking at roughly $900 and, you know, some points on his license, basically.
Yeah.
I mean,
the primary
question. It still begs the question, Emma, of, you know, if he's already blown up one rig and then he's now doing this in another rig. Like,
if we add in the epinephrine issue from the call previous, I don't know. Because he's saying it's a lapse in judgment, and I want to... Like, a large part of me wants to give him the benefit of the doubt. I want to see him make it through the probationary stage, but at this... You know, it's... How many chances do I have to give before I'm shown that...
You've fucking... I tell you what, you guys have given him far more than I would have if he was a part of my department. And I don't mean that to sound rude. Like, you do your own thing. Like, I understand that you guys are, you know, hurting for employees, but that doesn't excuse some of the actions that he's done.
I mean, like,
that's just my opinion.
Part of me is like, do I need to organize to do an actual proper fucking academy, and we don't have guys that are on probationary driving rigs? But then the problem is, what do we do when we don't have a lot of people? It's one of those things, like...
I mean, I wouldn't say that this was a lapse of judgment. I'd just say this was pure idiocy.
Yeah.
Like, granted, we take over on hard shoulders as feds, but only and only if we have lights and there's no other option but to.
But see, he had no lights, no sirens, and he had a perfectly good option. You know, the left lane was wide open with no problem. I just, you know, I'm just confused.
I mean, here's my thing is, do we sit there and wash him out and then say, look, you can reapply again in 30 days? And if he's truly committed to it, then he comes back and he gets the fines because of the fact that it's a public service vehicle. It's an emergency services vehicle he's done this in.
A caught on dash cam.
The bigger question you've got to ask yourself is he enough of an asset to the force for you to worry about keeping?
At the moment, honestly, no. But then part of me sits there and goes, have we not given him the right training because we don't have an official academy? But up until recently, we've really not had anywhere to run an academy at.
Okay.
And that's the big thing that's coming back on me right now is, do I sit there and go, look, you know, are these responsibilities and things that he's fucking up on partially because we haven't had a chance to indoctrinate and share things, or is it a lack of common sense? A lack of common sense we ain't gonna break.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you got to look at it like this. Do any of your other individuals within your task force do that? No.
Yeah, no.
Then it's not a fucking training issue, is it?
I mean, I drive like a bat out of hell, but I don't drive like a fucking idiot.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the fire chief wasn't exactly the best, but you all received adequate enough training to understand your stuff. And Avery, you've picked up the slack where it's needed to be. None of your other individuals around here do that.
Yeah.
So it's not a training thing. That's an individual. That's that individual.
Yeah. All right. I mean, do we want to rip the Band-Aid and do it before the storm? But given that the conversation could take a while, see if he's going to come back after, and we just take care of it then?
No, I'll do it now.
What, you want it processed and stuff?
Yeah. All right. Do you want to grab him, Emma, and we'll...
Dispatch 550 10-7 for the night. Y'all have a safe one.
Good night. Thanks for your service.
Thank you for your service.
522549 direct.
Go ahead.
Can you come to the captain's office? Since I have no idea where he is.
You know the notice board where all of our SAFR stuff is. I don't have any abilities to add or remove his ability to see those. So.
You're in. Oh, yeah, that can be resolved.
Yeah. Alrighty, Jim. So I know we're pressed for time, so I'm gonna be pretty blunt, frank, and otherwise, just because unfortunately we don't really have much time to go over stuff. Today, when coming back from Grapeseed with the passing on the shoulder, quite frankly, it's extremely irresponsible. And it not only jeopardized yourself, but your colleague that was trusting you to get them safely there, as well as the public and a vital piece of emergency equipment. This is not the first time we've had issues with you with Riggs, especially your nickname, and I know that it has become a joke in a way, but at the same time, that is something that really shouldn't have happened. Well, that's awkward. So it has been decided amongst command, mainly myself and Lieutenant Dawson here, with guidance from law enforcement, that you're going to be receiving some infractions. So you'll be receiving 2 charges, which is negligent driving and improper passing, I believe it is.
Illegal passing.
Illegal passing. However, due to the safety concerns present for yourself with our apparatus and rigs at this time, we are going to be terminating your probationary period with San Andreas Fire and Rescue. We are not saying that you cannot reapply in the future, but right now we just don't think you're at where we need you to be. We think you need to go through a more structured program that is going to come into play. But right now, with the way the on-the-job training is working, it is not beneficial to you nor to the service as a whole. So we we will notify you when we have something in play. You do wish to reapply and come through that, that's absolutely fine. If you choose not to, that's fine too. We thank you for coming in, being a member, and contributing positively while you are here to a point, but there's just a lot of things that we can't do with you right now. So I'm going to take care of that. Lieutenant Dawson is going to help you get all of your gear turned in real quick. We need to make sure that anything from radios, access tools, med bags, things like that are no longer in your possession. And then from there, we'll go from there. If it's going to take a little bit longer than before the storm hits, do please come back so we can get that sorted. If that way, then we don't have to go any further from there. So, Emma, if you can go ahead, get that all sorted, I will get everything else done.
Yeah, if you want to follow me, we'll go outside. Pardon the flashlight, it's dark as fuck.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, now that we can see.
You just want me to drop it?
You could just trade it to me if that's easier. The primary thing is obviously the access tool, the med bag. Well, the flashlight you could have kept.
What else did you want me to give?
Just anything SAPR related, so like your medical gear, access tool, that stuff. so you've already given me your medical bags. You know, the flashlight. You know, like I said, you can have that. It's just a flashlight. The Fitbit, you can keep that. Fire extinguisher, you already gave me that. Your access tool, you gave me that. Do you have any medikits on you?
I have this one.
Okay. Do you have any IFAC?
And this one.
Okay. Just because those are considered contraband. I don't want you to get popped for them. And you already gave me your defibrillator. Do you have any sedatives, burn cream, anything like that?
Everything
Spot a
else,
good
I have
six
my
for joining.
Fitbit.
We appreciate you joining the stream.
I have a fuck ton of food.
Yeah, no, like I said, the Fitbit, flashlight, that's fine. Oh, Lord! I hate this. So yeah, so roughly 30 days, you'll be able to reapply with Safford.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know, if you choose to. We're looking at getting training facilities and a better training program started up to kind of, you know, like a driving course and just some other better SOPs and everything. So hopefully by then, you know, we'll be more suited to bring you on board properly, and I'll do a better job of training you. You know, I do apologize. I dropped the ball on your training. I do feel like a lot of this is on me, but I hope in the future when you do reapply, you know, not only myself but also the department will be more suited to fit like your needs and you know, and also.
It was a very, very hectic time.
Yeah, it's. Yep. All right. I'm gonna go ahead actually, and I'm just gonna call it. It's been a fucking. I hate having to do that. I hate having to fire anybody from anything. It just sucks. Yeah, what a night indeed. It's been fucking wild. I'm gonna just kind of go ahead and call the stream here, decompress, probably hop in a voice call with some friends and bullshit for a while, and I don't know. But tomorrow, you know, I'll be streaming again, just like always, 8:30 roughly Eastern time. So we'll see you again, and y'all have a good night. Thanks, I'll see you in a little bit.